Hello and welcome to cryptoTV. I am your news host Parvati Nirban, and let's go through the world of crypto with today's English news bulletin. Let's have a look at the headlines first. US SEC rejects NYDIG Global X Spot Bitcoin ETF applications. UK regulators reiterate crypto firms must follow Russian sanction rules. Yuga Labs buys CryptoPunks and Meebits. Networker ransomware operator extradited to the US, $28 million in BTC seized. US Senate to hold hearing on crypto in illicit finance. 10 billion Ether now locked on ETH 2.0 staking contract. A $4 billion hedge fund shorts Tether stablecoin. Energy giant Chevron to enter metaverse. The US Securities Exchange Commission has rejected NYDIG and Global X applications to list spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds. The SEC said it was rejecting NYDIG's spot ETF product as it did not meet sufficient criteria, and the regulator remained concerned around fraud, manipulation, and valuation methodology. The securities regulator had earlier extended its review period on NYDIG's spot ETF product. The rejections were no surprise for observers, as SEC Chairman Gary Gensler has indicated multiple times that he preferred Bitcoin futures ETF over one that holds Bitcoin directly. The SEC has recently rejected applications for spot Bitcoin ETFs from Fidelity, First Trust, Cryptoin, VanEck, and WisdomTree. The Bank of England, HM Treasury, and the Financial Conduct Authority issued a joint statement on sanctions and crypto assets amid Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The financial regulatory authorities reiterated that all UK financial services firms, including the crypto assets sectors, were expected to play their part in ensuring that sanctions were complied with. In a joint statement with regulators said that they were working closely with partners in government and law enforcement, both locally and abroad, including regulatory authorities. The statement also warned that the regulators were sharing intelligence and acting to prevent sanctions evasion, including through crypto assets. The statement further warned that the use of crypto assets to circumvent economic sanctions was a criminal offense under money laundering and sanction rules, and violators would be prosecuted. Yuga Labs, the company behind the Bored Ape Yacht Club non-fungible token collection, has acquired the CryptoPunks and Meebits NFT collections from developer of Larva Labs. The announcement of the acquisition was made by Yuga Labs and Larva Labs in a joint announcement on Twitter after speculations for over 24 hours. We now own the brands, copyrights in the art, and other IP rights for both collections, along with 423 CryptoPunks and 1711 Meebits, Yuga Labs said in a blog post. Larva Labs said it will retain the rights to its other big NFT collection, Autoglyphs, as well as the group of favorite punks and meeps. Bored Ape Yacht Club is most valuable NFT collection in crypto, followed by CryptoPunks. Last month, speculations were rife that the Yuga Labs was in talks with the VC powerhouse Andreessen Horowitz about an investment that would value it at around $5 billion. Sebastian Vachon Desjardins, a former Canadian government employee accused of carrying out dozens of networker ransomware attacks, has been extradited to the United States, with more than $28 million in Bitcoin seized in connection with the case. According to the Department of Justice, Sebastian will face multiple charges related to his alleged participation with the networker ransomware group. The indictment also alleges that the US intends to forget over $27 million of the $28 million seized, allegedly traceable to the proceeds of the offences. Netwalker, also known as Mail2, is a prolific ransomware as a service (RaaS) operation that enlists affiliates to deploy ransomware in return for a share of the ransom payment. The group first surfaced in 2019 and has since been linked to several high-profile attacks. In June 2020, the group targeted the University of California, San Francisco, which paid a ransom of more than $1 million. The Senate Banking Committee will hold a hearing to explore crypto's use in sanction evasion next week. The hearing, entitled Understanding the Role of Digital Assets in Illicit Finance, will be held on March 17th. The hearing announcement follows amid reports that Russia has been using cryptocurrency to evade sanctions imposed by the West and its allies. Though information on the Senate hearing is limited, it is believed that Chain Analysis CSO Jonathan Levin will testify before the committee. The Banking Committee is chaired by Sherrod Brown. Elizabeth Warren, who also sits on the committee, is reportedly working on legislation to block crypto exchanges from serving Russian users. Over 10 million Ether is now locked on Ethereum's ETH 2.0 staking contract ahead of a planned upgrade to a proof-of-stake blockchain. The landmark figure was reached nearly 15 months after ETH 2.0 staking went live in November 2020 following a consensus vote. The ETH 2.0 deposit contract initially required 524,000 Ether to launch, but was oversubscribed by over 400% in the days closer to the launch after a slow start. Ether saw nominal gains of 2.9% in the past 24 hours as a broader crypto market remained flat. Ether was trading at $2,605. Fir Tree Capital Management, a $4 billion hedge fund, is shorting Tether as the largest stablecoin in crypto faces scrutiny from regulators. According to latest reports, Fir Tree has constructed a way to short Tether in an asymmetric trade. In other words, the risk is minimized and the potential to generate profit remains high. The hedge fund is also reportedly betting that its decision could generate a profit within 12 months. The firm's concerns center around the stablecoin provider $24 million in high-yield commercial paper, which the firm also believes is linked to Chinese real estate developers. While Tether, the company says it does not own any commercial paper linked to Evergrande, but Fir Tree expects some of the commercial paper Tether does own will lose value. Energy giant Chevron has become the latest major company to file metaverse-related trademark applications with the US Patent and Trademark Office. The multinational corporation intends to offer a wide selection of virtual goods such as fuel, gas, and renewable energy products that will become part of virtual reality. Chevron also intends to offer retail and online retail store services that feature the aforementioned products. Another patent filing also indicates that it plans to provide entertainment service linked to the metaverse. That's all for today's news. For daily news and updates, keep watching cryptoTV. I am your news host Parvati Nirvan, signing off for now. See you very soon. Have a wonderful weekend.